Hey there, it's the English Picker here. This is part 2 of my London road trip, picking road trip, and here is from Portobello Road Antiques Market plus another East End market. I probably won't go back to Portobello Road. The prices were insanely high. I mean, stupid. I mean, I saw common date Morgan dollars priced at £45. Crowns priced at silly money, and they would just common date run of the mill silver coins. I saw a 1964 Kennedy half dollar. The guy wanted £18 for. It was just beat up. So yeah, crazy. So I didn't get a huge amount. Well, I guess I did because there's a guy down there that I know. He's from Birmingham. He comes down just for the market, and he sells silver. Most silver off for around 70p a gram. So I got an absolute screaming deal on some Morgans and peace dollars up there. But first of all, this was just from a little shop that had a rummage tub bits, and I paid £5 for this lot. So I'll show you some details. A lot of these are for myself because I haven't got them, but we've got an 1860 Indian head, sort of the thicker one, the copper nickel one. So that's cool. And then we've got a 1924 Buffalo nickel. Got a 1928 Buffalo nickel, 28D. And then this one was just thrown in because it was, in a multi-buy deal. It's 1937. Common, but, thrown in. Then I've got this cleaned Dutch East Indies 1825 coin, 1/4. Then this is interesting. It's a magician's coin. It's a brass threepenny bit that someone's hollowed out. It's for doing magic tricks where you make another coin sort of disappear because it sits over the top. So that's cool. I picked up a few of these. These ones here are I get them because I can make rings out of them. So they're always a good find. But this one here has actually got, you won't be able to see it, but just at the top by the crown there's a fairly big planchet floor. So it's a nice little error coin. I didn't actually notice that at the time, so that's a bit of a winner. This one's cool. It's very worn, but it's cool nonetheless. It's a Gilliam, so William coin. Just see him there. Halfpenny, and the date's just there. 1698. Dead worn, really, really worn, but nice old coin. Next things I got just here. This is the silver. I got a Swedish. I seem to be getting loads of these bloody Swedish coins. 10 other. Then we've got a really worn South African, like threepence, I think it is. Then we've got a 1962 whole dime, silver dime. Then we've got a 50 euro from Sweden, 1945. And then we've got another 1 krona, 1949. Obviously I paid considerably less for these, but the real score was this. It's dead worn. It's Spanish, I think. 2 pesetas. Can't make out the date, but it's late 1800s, early 1900s, I think. This weighs 8 grams. So this pretty much paid for everything else. So yeah, that's really cool. Next lot of stuff I got was from a guy whose prices wildly ranged from super cheap to dead expensive. Anyway, I paid £8 for all this lot here. Got a nice chunk of gold and some silver as well. Got this, which is a Palestine 50 mils coin in pretty worn condition. It's 1942. Some of these Palestine coins can be worth good money. This is a fairly common one, but some of them can be worth money, but still silver. Then again, we've got some of the 25 aura. This is again from Sweden. So there we go. And then we've got 2 sterling silver threepences, 1874, and a whole 1900. And then this is some cool stuff. Okay, there we go. Got to zoom in. We've got a single massive earring here with CZ. 9 carat gold back, but I'm probably going to sell it on its own because you know it's kind of a showy single earring. Maybe a guy'd wear it or something. 9 carat gold back anyway. If not, can always scrap it. Another little piece of 9 carat. Nothing spectacular. A little 9 carat and garnet earring. Weighs about half a gram. That does. So that's cool. And then we've got a nice matching set of these. They're CZ and really tarnished 9 carat gold. Just shows you 9 carat gold. You know, these lower carats, 9 and 10 carat gold, can tarnish. So sometimes they end up in junk bins. So got a nice little set there. They should clean up, make a few quid on that. Then there's this. It tests as 14 carat gold. It weighs a gram without the stone. It's a real pearl as well. I'll try and sell it as a piece. Really unusual. It was on like a magnetic loop, so I took that off, and then this is actually gold. So not marked at all, but acid test. This one I haven't had a chance to acid test, but the reason why I got this is just that setting is too well made for anything else, and it's also got a gold post, which is strange. But the pearl looks like a naff replacement. Not too sure. There's no markings. I'm thinking it's going to be 14 carat gold and 14 carat white gold. As soon as I got home I tested it, and that there is a diamond. So I mean it could be 14 carat gold and platinum, but I doubt it. It's probably white gold. So I'll find out about that, but it's hard to tell with the weight of the stone, but it weighs a couple of grams already, so that could be a sleeper. But I'll definitely double my money on that just in scrap. The next thing was cool. I talked to a guy. He was called the Captain. Everyone called him the Captain. Bob the Captain. And I chatted to him for ages and ages. Such a lovely old guy. I love talking to old guys like that. They're just a wealth of knowledge, and he was more than happy to share it. He wasn't grumpy or anything. Anyway, I bought this coin off him. I mean, he did a good sell job on it, really, because you know he was very nice. So I probably overpaid, but I put it in this case. It's a nice Roman coin. It's got some absolute beautiful details on it. On this side, the other side's a bit more mushy. He gave me the name of the hoard where it was found, but I can't remember the name of it. It was found on the south coast somewhere. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on this and find out what it is. I shan't be selling it. I'll be keeping it because it is an absolute beauty. Yeah, so there you go. Really cool. Paid £10 for that, so not too bad, but it was nice to have a chat anyway. The next lot I probably overpaid. I'm not too sure. I paid £20 for this next group here. One thing here is a French coin, 1933, 10 francs. Silver, fair chunk of silver there. I think it's about 10 grams or something, so not too bad. Not the greatest, but not too bad. 1965, 40%er. $half, nothing special there. Then a 1930 Buffalo nickel. It's a 1930S. It's one I need myself, so that's a good one. And then the next one, this is for resale. I actually paid £10 for this, but it's a 1917 Standing Liberty, Walking Liberty, sorry, $quarter, and it's the Type 1 with no stars below the eagle. I've got one like this already, so I'll probably sell this one. Yeah, I might get 15 for it, something like that. I'm not too sure, but not the greatest deal ever, but not too bad. It was a bit of a desperation buy, to be honest with you. And the last thing at the market was a guy I sort of know from Birmingham, and he sells all sorts of coins. He's mainly got bullion. There and a lot of scrap silver. He buys scrap as well, so he's not. You know, he does a good price for me. So you know, I do take scrap to him and whatnot. But this time he got a load of coins. I paid £145 for this lot here. Did spend up, but it's definitely worth it, and I'll show you why. So I got a load of half crowns. First one we got here, Victorian, 1881. This is a date I need. I've got this date, sorry, but this is a better example, so I'll swap it out and sell the other one. All the rest of the ones now are the ones I need. So we've got these are all sterling silver. We've got a 1907 half crown. Got Edward there in his bald glory. Oops. Then we've got a 1908. Just there. You can probably sense a pattern now. We've got 1909. Just there. I think these weigh around 12 to 14 grams each, something like that. And then we've got a 1910. If I was to sell these, I could probably double what I paid for them breaking down, but I'm going to keep those, add to my collection. Now the next thing I've got is these are all fairly worn but still good. They work out about £20 each, I think. An 1882 O, and all these are ones I need. Some are better dates as well. Then we've got an 1883 S, just there. And then this one's a nice one, 1884 S. That's like a hardest to find one. Then we've got some peace dollars. So I've got a 1926, and that's an S as well, 1926S. And lastly, it's got a big ring ding up here and some funny toning, but it's the last year of the peace dollar. It's a 1934. That's a Philadelphia. You've also got some fairly meaty ring dings here as well, which is a shame because otherwise it would have been quite a nice coin. It's got a bit of a polishy look to one side, but you know, good date fillers. So yeah, really happy with all these. Certainly paid up, and I will be keeping them. I'll be flipping one of the coins, but the rest I'll be keeping. Long-term investment, investing in a collection. So you've got the two bases. You've got silver value and you've got numismatic value, and you're covering yourself. And it's not fake numismatic value like this stupid bullion, collectible bullion, or what they call semi-numismatic bullion, which quite frankly I think is just marketing, otherwise known as bullshit. Yeah, it's all created rarity, when these are rarity by chance, really. So you've got the silver value, which I've paid pretty close to, and you've got the collectible value. So if silver goes down, you still got the collectible value, and yeah, and these things are only going to get rarer as well. So that's my money on that anyway, my thoughts. So check out part 3 for what I found at the other markets, and I'll speak to you soon.